Hey my peeps, how you doing? This is my weekly update. I'm changing it to Monday because I'm actually starting the Sacred Heart Diet today. And so I just figured that I would do my stuff for that and for the challenge as well. So I'm kind of a little miffed because my weight went up to 211.6, but I'm about to knock that out the box, so I'm not worried. And it could have been that I had just drank some water right before I weighed in, so I'm not really worried about that. But it has been hovering. It hasn't gone, it went up to 212, but it hasn't gone up beyond that. So I'm just really hoping this is going to be a very good week. This is a very pivotal week for me. Things have been going good. I was in a real bad funk last week. And I'm back, y'all. Anu is back. So I feel good. I feel motivated. I feel ready to go to the next level. Stuff that I've been doing in the gym, I've been doing sprints, interval sprints. My trainer was telling me, I was telling her that I wanted to get faster because I noticed that I wasn't. When I was on the pavement, when I was on the treadmill, I just was not faster. So she told me to do interval sprints. So I walk a minute and I run a minute, and I walk a minute and I run a minute, and I do. I've gotten up to 10 sets of that. So my goal is to get up to 15 to 20 sets of that. And this morning was a true testament that it's working, because when I ran for the bus, I felt the power that I've never felt before. So I'm really looking forward to upping that as the weeks go on. And it's, causing me to move my body a little differently. So I'm feeling it, a lot. I've also graduated on the dip chin machine, and I'm at 130 pounds assistance now. I started out at 160, so I'm really happy about that, and I'm doing 3 reps of 12, so that's really massive for me, y'all. The push-ups are coming good. I'm getting lower, and I'm able to do 20 at a time now, so that's an improvement. And the crunches, I love crunches. What can I say? I'm up to 200 at a session now, so yeah, things are going really well. Something that my teammates and I, we were talking about over the weekend were relationships during this journey. They just kind of don't seem to work. I think the focus needs to be on yourself. I noticed that the majority of folks on my FB team are married or are with someone. And I mean, to be on this journey and not to have the understanding or the support that you need from somebody that close to you is devastating. And, I don't really have a problem in this area because there really aren't any takers at this point, which is fine. I kind of thought it would be different, and so did everybody else. They thought, wow, you dropped all this weight. I bet the guys are beating your door down. And my door is just as solid as it was before this happened. No sounds, no knocks, not even any passerbys, which is fine. But I've noticed, I've had someone lingering around that, needs to go away. But I just noticed that, the stress of relationships and what you have to put into it to make it work, you kind of can't do both. Because most of us are stress eaters. And most of us turn to food when things go wrong. So when you're not solid within yourself, and I think that we're all working toward that, and I think a lot of us are like really beating the path, but a lot of us just are not there yet. I just don't think that you can do both successfully, because one is going to give. Unless you find this phenomenal person who is going to be your champion right there next to you, working out with you at the gym, who's going to be eating like you or at least supporting your habits, who is going to cheer you on without you having to ask them, who is going to listen to you when you are having a meltdown and is going to boost you back up, who is going to put the focus on you and not so much themselves, because you really need that at certain times. Then I think maybe it could work. But I haven't found anybody like that, and at this point my mind is kind of like, they don't even exist. Who knows? I don't know. Whatever happens in the future, we'll see, but at this point, And that's not what's important right now anyway. If I'm blessed to meet somebody like that, then okay, but I'm not looking for it. Honestly, I really am not looking for it. Please trust me, believe me. I'm not one of them women that is just saying it. But yeah, I think that, when we reach that point, then something will happen. And I know I haven't reached that point yet. I know that I'm still working on me. I would love to be married. I think I was one of the people in the population that was born wanting to have a career of being a wife and mother. I'm a mother, but I'm not a wife. And, maybe one day it'll happen. Maybe, I don't know. But that's not my focus. And it used to be. And so therefore I was very unhappy because it was not happening for me, and I was stressed, and so I turned to food, and I didn't like myself, so therefore I wasn't attracting someone that could like me. And all that's changed now, so who knows what'll happen. But I just think that's something that, the single folk don't talk about. The single women don't talk about sometimes. Because we just deal, move along. But I think that it affects us tremendously when you're on this journey and you have that naysayer in your life, that doesn't understand that, why you gotta go work out? Why can't you be with me? Oh, you think you fine? We don't need that. We really don't. That's like saying, why you gotta inhale right now? Why do you have to eat right now? Why you gotta go use the bathroom again? I mean, really? We're doing it because this is our life. This is the way we live now. But anyway, enough of that rant. I feel really good, and I thank all the support, all the encouragement that I got last week, because I was struggling, y'all. Y'all knew I was struggling. And I was, trying to help my team and represent with my team and be encouraging to them. I felt, even though I feel bad, I can still support and encourage somebody else. And that's what I tried to do. And, but I really appreciate y'all, because I got little messages and, people checking up on me and, you can do it, and, we're here for you. And I really, really appreciated that. So onward and downward, and I'm looking so forward to next week's video to talk about what I've done this week, and hopefully the Sacred Heart Diet does some good, because I am trying to get to Wonderland. I gotta get there. That's my mission. That's my goal. I got to get there. So let's do this, y'all. Let's stay positive. Let's help each other. And when we post on Facebook, it is not just because we have nothing else to do. We want feedback. We want people to comment and say things to us. So don't just pass them by. Don't just click like. Say something. You never know what that one little line or whatever you type does for the person on the other side. So that is the end of my message, and I will see you next week. Be successful. See you soon, man.